Okay, so the next concept of our logarithm chapter is to sketch some graph. Okay, so the first type of graph I'm going to show you how to sketch is our power graph. Okay, so what is a power graph? Power graph basically is like y equal to 2 to the power of x. This one we also will learn it in E-maths. Okay, so y equal to the power of x or y equal to e to the power of x. Okay, so e to the power of x is basically exponential. If you press your calculator, e to the power of 1 is basically just 2.72 like that, 3SF lah. Alright, and of course last but not least, we can also plot half to the power of x. So okay, so first of all, how do we plot the exponential graph e to the power of x? Basically it's like a aeroplane taking off. So it's like aeroplane taking off. And two very important things that the y-intercept right here is always 1. Okay, because if you sub your x, okay, so y equal to e to the power of x, you want to find your y-intercept, you sub what is the x when x equal to 0, right? What do you get for y? You will get e to the power of 0 is just 1. Anything to the power of 0 is 1. Alright, so so this is the y-intercept, and your x-axis right here will be your asymptote, because if you notice the exponential graph did not touch the x-axis, because if you plot y equal to e to the power of x, so what do I mean by touching the x-axis? Basically it's just putting my y coordinate as 0. So if you solve for x, e to the power of x to equal to 0, you will not get any solution or get any answer, because in order to solve this, you need to ln both sides. So ln e to the power of x equal to ln 0. So ln 0 itself, if you press the calculator, you get error. Okay, so your x-axis is your asymptote. Okay, asymptote is where your graph will never touch. It will like very near but will not touch. Alright. Okay, so how do I sketch y equal to 2 to the power of x? Okay, so same thing, our y-axis will be y. Okay, this number 1 curve will cut the y-intercept of 1. Okay, but if you compare your 2.72 and 2, 2.72 is bigger, so it will rise faster, it will take off faster. So for your 2, it will not rise so fast, it will also be the same shape, but will not rise so fast. And for the negative x portion, it will be like this. Okay, so this red color curve, y equal to 2x, will be above your y equal to e to the power of x curve. Okay, next is our half, y equal to half x. Y equal to half x, how do I sketch it? Whenever you see like y equal to something, some number to the power of x, and this number is less than 1, okay, you can't sketch a power curve if your number is less than 1. You need to make sure that whatever that is inside this blank is more than 1. Okay, of course we can use our indices law to help us to sketch. So half is just 2 minus 1, okay, to the power of x. So y is equal to 2 minus x. Okay, so now my here is more than 1 already. Alright, so of course if I have some number to the power of negative x, you simply just reflect about your y-axis. So your y-axis is like your so-called mirror image, right? Okay, so this will be your half to the power negative x, or e to the power negative x. Alright, okay, so now let me sketch some of the power graph. Okay, so 2 to the power of x I sketched already, right? So what if I sketch 6, y equal to 6 to the power of x? So 6 is bigger than your 2 and 2.72. So of course we will need to take off faster, right? Okay. So if you see this graph, okay, you notice that my y equal to 6x right here cuts the y-axis at 1, and the thing take off faster. than your e to the power of x and 2 to the power of x. But for this negative portion of your x-axis, the y equal to 6 to the power of x will be nearest to your x-axis. So just take note of that. For the positive x-axis, your y equal to 6 to the power of x is above everyone. But negative x-axis, your y equal to 6 to the power of x is below everyone. Okay, so it's like compensate, right? So you can't have best of the both rule. Alright, so this is how you sketch your power graph.